world of the 80s, television was our daily slavery. High fructose.
Captain Carrot. Cheesy bread.
Cheeto Hitler.
Cheesy mayonnaise?
He is the dancing shit gibbon of America.
Orange diarrhea.
Pizza the Hut.
Check it out. We're about to talk about Donald Trump. Yeah. Alright, so if you haven't seen, you should check out the video of him signing his documents and his decrees. Here, check it out real quick. I'm sorry, but you gotta look at his face. I know it's bad. It's bad. It's scary. Like an orange-ass crypt keeper. Well, let's check it.
Cover your eyes and just listen. It's good enough.
The construction of the Keystone Pipeline, something that's been in dispute, and it's subject to a renegotiation of terms by us. This is with respect to the construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline. Dakota Access Pipeline. Again, subject to terms and conditions to be negotiated by us. Okay. This is construction of pipelines in this country. We are, and I am, very insistent that if we're going to build pipelines in the United States, the pipe should be made in the United States. So unless there's difficulty with that, because companies are going to have to sort of gear up, much pipeline is bought from other countries. From now on, we're going to start making pipeline in the United States. We build it in the United States. We build the pipelines. We want to build the pipe. Got to put a lot of workers, a lot of skilled workers back to work. Okay. We will build our own pipeline. We will build our own pipes. That's what it has to do with, like we used to in the old days.
Does anybody else notice that he did not read those documents? Like, what? Oh, shit. I'm trying to sign something. Pose. Get my photo.
You know, and he wants to control the media and keep them away and be able to tell them where to go and all that. Which, whatever on that, but, yeah, you'd think that would be one of those times where if anybody had any thought process to making him look like he had shit together, they would have just taken that one off the camera, right? Instead of making him look like he's just rubber stamping everything.
I mean, honestly, yo, Trump is not the president, it's Mike Pence. And the whole thing is a big joke. He is the orange face of fascism. His cabinet just makes all the choices. But, like, honestly, he is the natural trajectory of the U.S. based off what Obama's regime was doing before. And I said Obama regime because I don't care what president you say, it's always should be followed with regime because that's all this has ever been. This is a plutocracy we live in. Let's be real. Democracy has never existed within this country. Representative democracy is not a democracy. So what it has been interesting is he has stirred up a lot of hate up in the community from white supremacists. But then I question, wasn't that hate already there? It just was verbalized differently, you know?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about when I went to a legislative session, I believe it was in Olympia back in, well, no, it was in Montana, actually, back in '99, going into a forum and then watching a bunch of men basically mansplain to other people. I remember there was somebody that was bringing up that, you know, there was a rider into a bill for, I believe it was funding for Native American education. And, of course, somebody had to mansplain to her. I was trying to remember which representative it was. And they basically were trying to do the, hey, how is it supposed to be less accessible to them? I mean, it seems to be good for everyone. You know, that was all lives matter before it was even a thing, honestly. And you'll hear it in the legislative offices and so forth. So to believe that couldn't have been infiltrated by fascists such as the Herr Drumpf if you do believe in this system, you're probably going to have to work a lot to repair it at this point. We are hitting critical mass. And, Bipolar was talking about a regime, right? I want to even go further back and say, I wonder how it was before Reagan, to be honest with you, because Reagan definitely set up privatized prisons, and, that pretty much gave incentive for anybody who was the underclasses of this country to be targeted. There was financial incentive to it. And I even look at everything Donald Trump does and his cabinet does as financial incentive.
I mean, honestly, this is a looting of this nation. This nation was created by looting, and it will die by looting. Well, white men looted indigenous land, looted black bodies, looted indigenous bodies, and built this motherfucker. And now white men are gonna loot this motherfucker and leave with a whole bunch of wealth feeling like kings. And that's what's happening right now. That is the Donald Trump that we see right now. That is what he is about. He doesn't want to lead. He wants the paper and he wants to run.
Yep.
So,
and in the process, it wouldn't hurt to create another market for human body parts taken off of people, because that is a part of your history, America. You used to pay for body parts taken off of natives, off of black people, Chinese. Yeah, look that shit up if you can. If this country wants to go back that way, it's going to take a hard shift to get it to get off course, and that's all I got to say to that.
So, let us know, what are the moves that you think we should make, or you think you should make, actually, to change the trajectory of this nation? Or maybe even better, I raise you to dismantle this nation and actually give respect to those people whose land was stolen and reconsider the way our world is going. What does it take? What's it take? Is it just Donald Trump? No. But if you think it is, just tell me down below why you think it is, and we can debate about it. Anyway, so leave a comment. And please hit that like button, because I promise you 25 Trump supporters just dislike this video. So let's counter that.
Yep.
The videos are always Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
So stay tuned.